Hi everyone, welcome to ZSR. Today we have a very exciting match. This is the Zelda 2 Randomizer Upstarts tournament. This is the semifinals, game 2 between ta909 and methinkso. Tracking today we have VT Slacker, and on commentary we have Sonny and Mirai, and they will take it from here.
Yes, hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, or if you're on the other side of the planet, good morning-ish. TA909, seed number 2. methinkso, seed number 3. Game 2, as baseball just said. methinkso about to be eliminated tonight if they take a loss. Otherwise, we're going to game 3. Sonny, how are we feeling about this?
I'm kind of hoping we see a game 3. They're both very talented runners. They've both shown what they can do here in the Upstarts tournament, and I'm really looking forward to this race.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Wasn't extremely close last night in the previous race last night, but if GP had given TA a little bit more of an issue, methinkso probably could have closed that gap. And yeah, we'll see what the Overworld has for us in store, what all the palaces have in store. They got burned by some lefts in P5 and P6 last night. We'll see if that carries over to tonight, and we'll see if they want to route left first in those larger palaces or not.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those lefts. They can easily burn you.
All right, one going left, one going right. What do we have for the Overworld? Islands. Vanilla Light.
Is it islands?
One of the two.
And Lifetown here at Saria.
Yeah, TA catching the encounter there. Going to check the cave before the town. It is going to be an item cave and not something trolley like Fairy Cave, although it's got some enemies in here.
And that red Dyra throws its axe at probably the worst time for TA there, just causing an instant death.
Ooh, a nice 150 off the orange Dyra there. That's going to be max roll for them in this flag set.
That's really nice to see.
Yeah, what do we got for the reds? Oh, the lowest roll we could have for the reds and the highest roll for the oranges. Okay.
So the orange is absolutely worthwhile.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're right here next to Saria. You could just pop into Saria, pop out of Saria, and kill this orange Dyra a few times if you wanted to get that experience. I'm not sure we will be doing that, though.
It might happen, but we do see that the Pillar P-Bag Cave has the boots, so that's a really nice find for TA here at the start.
Yeah, this does end up being islands, and it's kind of looking like it. This is going to be... they're both going to have the boots right here because methinkso is in here as well. So it's just going to completely open up islands. So that's a little unfortunate, I think. I don't know. I think we always want to see the runners have to navigate islands across bridges and other paths that are required, but the boots just open all that up and negate all of that extra routing.
It does, though there's also no guarantee they could have gotten off that first stretch of land without the boots.
Yeah, it's if the way that I don't have the full breakdown on how the randomizer does things, but it picks a type of biome first and then continues to try to roll it and generate it with the items placed in such a spot that makes sense that it can work. And with islands, you know, if it's not doing a good job of putting some land bridges down and things like that, then it's going to be biased to just giving you the boots early on to just, you know, forget all the need of those land bridges and whatnot and pass through caves. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing here but desert and graveyard. Oh, we got TA going in on the orange Dyra here. Okay.
I like this. It's a good early grind to have. You can definitely farm up quite a few levels, and we see a Maze Island Bridge over on methinkso that leads to a Death Mountain.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. So we're at the top of the map here. Yeah, TA really likes this 150 here. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, you got that early game grind real fast, get some life and attack levels here, and you'll be beefing up for anything moving forward. Also, one up in the drop pool there. That's going to be from the small enemy drop pool, though. The orange moblin is not. He's a big enemy. He's tall, but he's not part of the large enemy drop pool.
Yeah, that one up in the small drop pool is going to be extremely valuable, and we do see a crossover here on the grass tile.
Yeah, TA didn't walk north enough here to see that bridge just yet, so if he doesn't... Okay, nice hint, lady. Nice hint. Yeah, if
that
he
was
doesn't head... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that was a gorgeous hint. All yours.
Yeah, no, I just... If he doesn't walk north enough, he's going to miss that bridge for a little bit. Not that it's ultra important right now, at least it doesn't look that way, because it is Death Mountain, but there could be a raft tile in there that we need to access. We could have... another cave in there that's going to be our continent connector.
I mean...
And never mind.
With the entrance of Death Mountain being where it was here from the bridge, it looked like it was on the northernmost part.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Didn't even notice that cave when methinkso came in here. Didn't even pay any attention to the fact that we just had an easy north-facing cave here, which is going to be Hammer Cave.
Easy Hammer Cave with Spell over here in Raru for methinkso.
Yeah, what did we see? We saw Pillar P Bag. We saw Grass Tile. I think that's all we've seen so far. So we still have 4 other caves out there. The 2 towns on the west are going to need items to get their spells out of them. We don't know what spells they're going to contain just yet. And so, I don't know. I would do Hammer Cave, I think, if I saw it at this point. The 2 free spells, one saw... I was going to say Sawney. In Saria is life, and this one's spells. So, yeah, I no, like TA's not missing out on any fairy progression right now or anything like that.
No, not at all. And Mirai, when did I turn into a town?
As of 30 seconds ago.
Works for me.
Well, actually, aren't the town names after sages or something in later Zelda lore? I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Yes, the sages in Ocarina of Time are 6 of the towns.
There you go. I was also going to say, well, let's see what's in Hammer Cave here. Okay. Nothing game-changing.
Heart container's nice.
Yeah, early on heart container at that as well. 25% boost in health. Not a bad find, especially because we know shield. Okay, all right, we have a cave. It's going east. I wanted to say this when we picked up spell. TA not going to pick up spell. So methinkso and TA picked up spell early in the last seed in last night's race. And it did come in handy. We did see at least methinkso using spell a few times to get through some caves early on and some palace rooms early on that were a little bit tougher. So it's a good thing to have if you run into that. It doesn't come up too often though, so might not be that big of a deal here. But also Spell Tower may have something of interest. But other than that, spell not going to be too big of a miss here, probably.
We'll find out once New Kasuda's found, and that's also depending upon whether or not it's hidden this time around.
Oh, wait, we're not on the east. Where did we go? We're back in the west. How did we...
Parappa Cave. Parappa Cave has led over to this side.
I thought we saw a continent connector. My bad. I'm fired.
I
was watching Hammer Cave and the heart pickup, and then I look over at methinkso's side, and he's coming out of a cave, and I'm like, oh, that's a continent connector. Absolutely not. Okay, yeah, no, we have not seen the east yet. False alarm.
I mean, to be fair though, with as many seeds as there are played, it's pretty easy to lose track of things.
Yeah, when you find a cave, you just immediately warp like that. So it's pretty easy to just kind of look away, and then all of a sudden we're in a different section where we come out of a cave, and you just think that, oh, we saw a continent connector.
Absolutely. Trophy over in the east and flute here in the west. Error providing the hint this time.
Yeah, so that's going to be Trophy Cave, or we just saw Medicine Cave Raft, so Trophy Cave, Heart Container Cave, and Magic Container Cave. 3 caves left out there in the west here.
With the potential of seeing one of them, if not 2 of them, being hammer blocked, even though connectors can be hammer blocked too. Well, there's Heart Container Cave for methinkso.
Yeah,
as well as TA.
Yeah, medicine for Thunder as well. Not going in for the hint. I don't think TA has seen that just yet. I think he's going to hit up the cave first. Could just be Western medicine. Could be in a palace. Could be somewhere. I think we're going to look for that after this cave, though. Okay.
Oh, big money.
Where are we going to invest this? Attack levels. Yeah, both of them at 3-2-4 here. So that early game grind for TA, not necessarily paying off, but I don't know. I don't remember what he got out of Hammer Cave, if he got a level out of there or not.
He wasn't able to get a level out of Hammer Cave, but now TA has the information that Thunder is going to be in Mido.
Yeah, I was just going to point out here, methinkso walking into Trophy Cave that's just north of Mido there, and TA not seeing that. That's just off of his screen at this point. He's going to stay along the southern coast.
Ooh, there's a P-Bag there for methinkso. Only a 50, though. And there's that flute.
One thing I will point out about overworld exploration here on TA's side, we did for at least a little bit of this west dig there. We see the river, right? And that's actually the border of the map. So there can't be anything beyond that, and there can't be anything on the actual border of the map itself. So when you're exploring and you're kind of walking around, it does help to stay like a tile off of the border of the map, and then you can, okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's interesting. So Raft is looking pretty solid right now in terms of, well, it's going to be required. Whether it goes maze or whether it goes east is yet to be seen. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to find out which one of those two is the hub. But we have methinkso over here in the Magic Jar Cave. Let's see what it's going to pay out with.
Oh, TA also meeting us up here. Okay.
Well, that's a glove.
I guess if you're going to miss a cave early on, missing the flute cave, the cave with the flute in it, is more worthwhile than missing the cave with the glove in it.
I'd absolutely agree.
Yeah, at least until we deem what the East has. We might still have a three-eyed rock. We might still have a river devil blocking something, although that's pretty rare.
We'll just have to wait and see, but at this point, it looks like the raft is going to be the way forward.
Yeah, methinkso has the full information here on the west, and so they're going to probably hit up DM here, and still no hint. Nobody got the hint for the medicine out of Mido, so we don't know where that medicine is at. Although he's about to see Hammer Cave here, there's going to be a heart for him, and I'm guessing we're going to have, if we don't have a raft in DM, it's going to be another cave that is that's going to be our connector somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure you're right on that, and we see a 1-2, and we don't know if that's 3 or 6 over here on the west. So no Western GP this time around.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if we had seen all 3 palaces, because we just saw those 2 in quick succession. I don't remember if we saw another one early on or not.
Yeah, 1-2, and not sure if it's 3
you
or
just
6.
said that. Yeah, sorry, you just said that.
It's okay.
It's when you say 3-6, you're like 1, 2, 3, 6. It's like I just take that as 2 palaces. Yeah.
No, I make that mistake all the time in my head, so I absolutely understand how that feels.
Yeah, so TA walking around here, missing that last cave on his side. It's going to be Heart Container Cave. I don't know if he got the hint for the flute. No, he didn't, because that was in Spelltown. So he's still looking around. It's actually just above Mido. He sees the back of jump. He's already seen the front of jump over there as well. So, and he's already seen the whole top side. So I think he's going to, oh no, he's going to, I think he's just going to move on. So it's possible that the flute doesn't come into play here. If it doesn't, then TA is going to be okay with missing that flute. He doesn't know it's the flute, though, so...
Oh, they have the raft.
Yeah, it came out of Medicine Cave.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And it's immediately to the east here. Sunken P-Bag Cave right off the bat. Not going to go in on the Orange Lizalvo. Yeah, we don't have any... We only have Trophy East hint, and that's for fire. So this could be the trophy, but it also can be really anything else.
Methinkso
Okay.
taking on the Orange Lizalfos, getting 100 experience out of it, or 100 points, and
Yeah, not too good.
100 off the Tektite. So it looks like Sunken's got some decent grind potential here.
It'd be those oranges can roll as high as 300 in this flag set. That would have been a nice find right there. 300 orange and a 100 Tektite.
Yeah, a quick 400 would have been amazing. But we're also about to have our first town here on the east.
Yeah, we've got Fairy over here somewhere. Not here.
But it is at least jump, so depending upon how things go, we could see a one-stop Mito from TA, where it will be a second visit for Methinkso.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like we have one tile of walkable water headed west from our raft spot. And so that is, that's interesting. If that is the way to something and it sits there for a while, I don't know if our runners are going to notice that right away.
I have a feeling we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, I think we can head north from here. So I'm assuming we'll probably be heading north, but we're also not going to get, we don't have 7 containers to get into the basement. We don't have enough magic to cast the spell. Pretty sure it's still 80, it was 84, yeah, it's still 84. And so just the jump spell out of here.
Now, it might drop significantly at Magic 3 with random spell cost being on, but we won't know until either TA picks it up or Methinkso hits Magic 3. But we do see Old Kasuto here, and it does have Fairy.
Yeah, we're also seeing a desert tile just northeast from there, and there's this cave on the south right here that I was hoping TA would check. I'm assuming he saw it. Methinkso sees it. They're going to go check. This could be Risen, or this could be the maze. Okay.
It's the maze.
Yeah, that's going to be important. So if TA misses that cave, or didn't see it or something, then he might be... I mean, it's not really hard to see. You kind of avoid all this swamp. Look at all this swamp. This is completely unacceptable.
More big swamps.
Yeah, he's headed north here. Okay.
Is this going to be Naboru? It is. Oh,
Easy.
with Reflect.
Yeah, so Child not require. What is Child going to give? A shield? Child is shield today.
Yes, Child is Shield. Which, I mean, it can come in handy in a pinch, but I don't see either of these runners grabbing it.
It's possible we have a shield by the time we want to go pick up Upstab at a later point in time, and then we just grab shield at the same time as we're there to get Upstab.
Possible. 6 hearts for both TA and Methinkso, and Methinkso about to jump here into Naboru and pick up Reflect.
We are going to head out west here as well for TA. He's just slightly ahead in terms of this eastern exploration, but he is missing Heart Container Cave on the west, and he's missing that maze connector that's just south from directly south from the desert tile. So those, again, Flute, we don't know yet. Oh, no, there's a palace right there above us. Okay. I guess worst case scenario, if we see another palace, we're good, and we don't need the Flute for those things then.
That is possible, and that is 4 sitting here in this swamp.
I didn't see how much Fairy was to cast when they picked it up. Completely.
I missed it as well.
2 palaces side by side. So so much for needing a Flute to get into 3-Eyed Rock Palace. Today, that's not going to happen. We might still have a 3-Eyed Rock Risen Cave block or a Darunia block if Upstab comes into play. Or Water Tile might have something on it. Could have Medicine Water Tile perhaps. Might need a Flute for that. We'll have to stay tuned for all that.
Yeah, there are still quite a few options that could come back to bite TA.
We do have a River Devil facing north there. We might be able to get around it because, okay. Methinkso's got stuff over here.
water tile, as well as the forest tile that Kasuto normally or New Kasuto would normally be hidden in. And what do we have here on the water tile? I wouldn't complain about 1,000.
Yeah, even if it is soggy. Banks will still take... There's our walkable water down there. That will get us around to this section if we need a shortcut. I don't know if they're going to notice that, though. Yeah, so that could be Darunia under the forest tile. Again, it could be really anything from the east other than a pass-through and a continent connector. It could be just a bunch of junk tiles. It could be Darunia. It could be Risen P-Bag Cave.
I mean, TA just found Risen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I don't think the River Devil's blocking us from anything. There was a north-facing pass-through cave there, so I think we just walk around the River Devil here, probably. Okay, yeah, there's Darunia as well. So easy game.
This game is rather easy this time around. And it looks like methinkso's going to go back?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we've got jump, maybe a castable fairy. I don't know if we have a castable fairy.
I'm thinking fire pickup here.
That's true too. But yeah, down stab and maybe a medicine hint. And I was gonna say that TA's looking in these caves. He's trying to find the cave to the maze at this point. If he doesn't find it over here, then he might think it's going to be in Death Mountain, which would be bad.
That would be a bit of a problem, but we do have methinkso jumping into the first palace, which I believe this one's 2.
Ooh, not gonna make that, but we still need fairy to get through here.
And not put into a dead end immediately, which is always nice.
Yeah, fairy looking like it is all of methinkso's magic. 62, 63, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I didn't catch the number, but it's definitely in the low 60s.
And there's another door in this room too, so unless he gets a magical key drop here, he's going to have to take a death. Probably best to take a death in something that does some damage to you, like that Iron Knuckle. There could be still something down here. There's another.
It's 60 flat.
Yeah.
Quite the expensive fairy this time around, but also still only on Magic 2, so that definitely has the potential to change.
Yeah, TA going back to Risen P-Bag Cave, I think, here. Still trying to get a glimpse of how much his fairy spell is at Magic 4. And I assume he went in for the child hint as well. I didn't see where the child was at.
I did not catch it either, but we do have Helmet Head over here for methinkso.
Yeah, so methinkso is actually in an okay position because this flag set's going to drop keys from bosses. But if we were in a flag set that randomized the boss drop, this is a point where they would have soft locked themselves because they wouldn't have been able to cast fairy after the boss to get through the door, and they wouldn't have been able to go backwards either because there was a door in the room right behind them. So something to be conscious of when you start changing up some of the flags in this randomizer, that the boss drop can be randomized. Again, it's not randomized in this particular flag set, so you can always just rely on that key to drop from the boss. But they were okay, no problems. I just pointed that out for anyone else who's getting into this.
Yeah, there's a lot to pay attention to whenever you are deciding to get into this. I mean, fortunately, we have great people to teach us, like Mariah here, that taught a lot of us upstarts so many things.
I take credit for nothing. We've got downstab. And we have Helmet Head dead on methinkso's side. First gem down, 22.5-ish minutes.
Yep. And we're about to have downstab for methinkso, which is one of my favorite things to have.
Oh, and okay, so TA's already here. I'm not even paying attention. I'm watching methinkso. TA's here. He's got the hint. Helmet Head has the medicine. So, all right, maybe we're going back into P2 after this.
I have a feeling that's going to be the case.
Here, that's TA's cave. He's walking by it again, but he doesn't need the flute, so he's going to be okay by missing that. Again, he doesn't know it's the flute, though.
And I have a feeling that methinkso is not too terribly happy seeing that hint, but also not too terribly upset, as it looked like 2 went very quickly. It's just going to be a matter of finding that item.
Yeah, that 2 was super short, super easy. TA going into 1 here. Going to prioritize the smallest dungeon here. Very likely going to be able to get through here. Fairy, glove, nothing going to stop us unless we just have too many key doors in the way that just cost too many resources to get through. Again, still looking for a fairy cost at Magic 4. I'm sure we'll see it soon enough here. Or maybe methinkso will just get Magic 4 before TA ever has to cast fairy again. Oh,
33.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful magic cost for fairy at 4. But that is also fire picked up for methinkso. And we'll definitely have to answer the question of what is fire linked to?
Yeah, I didn't see how much it cost either, but okay, there's the cast. Could be
it's
life.
Not shield. It could be life. But it costs 34.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's life at this point. He tested for reflect. It's not reflect. It's not spell. It's not thunder. And we didn't get any change in tunic or, I guess, Yoshi's skin color. And we didn't get the jump spell there. So I'm going to go ahead and say life. Which isn't bad at all. I mean, it's going to come down to extremely cheap. It even comes down to single digits sometimes, depending on the way that magic costs roll. And if it's that cheap, then, man, that could be big if TA doesn't get that.
Yeah, that's a huge tool to have in the back pocket.
I imagine TA might get it, though, without having medicine for... well, I mean, medicine's just in P2. It's not that big of a deal. But... yeah, I guess he's not really missing anything else. He might just skip the fire pickup. That's entirely possible.
I could see TA doing that. And there is Horsehead down for TA, soon to have this crystal up and ready to go.
Yeah, seeing the window there here in this P3, P6, it is going to be P6 today. I don't remember exactly what we saw on the east. We saw 4. We saw... something else. The 2 palaces were essentially right next to each. Oh, GP, that's what that was. It was 4 and GP. So Maze is a question mark. It's between, 5 and 3 between Maze and Death Valley now.
So methinkso went into Maze, and it's 3.
Oh, they went further into the Maze. Okay. I totally missed that.
Because the raft tile spat methinkso out right at the palace. Oh! Gets the jump and then falls off. That is a feels bad moment.
Yeah. methinkso. Also, waiting to get this magic 4 so that fairy comes down. There could be a door in this room. Is there one with the dripper in here? I don't think so.
I don't think the dripper one has a door.
I lied.
Oh, it does. Prove me wrong, game.
Yeah, it's a vanilla configuration there. I just never remember whether it's dripper door or not.
I could never remember either. All right, methinkso heading into 1 now. TA cruising through this 6 right now.
Yeah, TA about to hit the same section here. He can take this jump over the lava to get to the glove block if he wants to, or he can go down and right, and he's going to have, well, he's got a door there. Might just take the death or try to get up. I think there was an attempt, but either way, it works out.
4 tile wide jumps, they're hard.
Oh, we are going left. Okay, so this is 6, and oh my god.
Oh! The Doom Knocker said no, though.
Yeah, he's got the right play. Just, I would kill off the crumble bridge here, and then just kind of wait. Just wait for the... Oh my god. Oh boy.
It's that whole, I gotta go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole left thing from last night in P6. Looks like we're gonna choose to go left there. And did you just see the P bag we picked up on methinkso side?
That was a 1,000-point P bag in the small enemy pool.
It was, yeah. They're not ultra common though. Looks like we've got a bunch of junk in between. Okay. Oh my god, almost makes the jump there. Everyone's getting trolled by a few jumps here and there.
I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, not going back in for the key there though. Because even at 33, you still only get one. Oh no, does he have the? No, where did TA get his magic container from? He's got 5. Did that come from 1?
That came from Risen.
Oh, okay. Then there you go. He's got 2 casts, whereas methinkso still has just 1 at 64 magic. Oh, there he's got it. He's got it. Okay.
Yeah, he's good now. I was holding my breath there for TA.
Just a dead end as well. He's got to make this jump back now. Man.
1 tile short.
Would have been good information to have a little while ago. Even casting jump here could be a little sketchy. Oh, he's got it.
Perfect.
The way that room is set up, it's kind of set up to troll you in the sense that if you use the jump spell and you jump too high and too close to the edge, you'll just hit the crumble bridge and fall flat into the lava. You kind of got to time your jump in such a way to where you can land on the ledge below the crumble bridge if you're going to be jumping. Or I guess if you take it to the edge, you can actually get up to the crumble bridge itself. But that's a little trickier because taking it to the edge sometimes just lands you in the lava.
Yeah, it just all depends upon how your jump ends up playing out. And that is Magic 5 for methinkso.
Wow.
Which means Fairy will probably have... Nope, it did not drop at all.
Yeah, 33 is pretty cheap for Fairy. It may not move at all to the rest of the game.
That's a possibility. And it looks like methinkso is going to head on back over to the east. What are you thinking, Mariah? We're going to see P4 come into play from methinkso here?
I would say no, based on reflect cost and fairy cost. That's going to be chewing through his 64 magic here. I think we're going back to the maze to look for stuff.
I like the play of going back to the maze to look as well.
Yeah, even just doing 3, yeah.
I mean, there is always that possibility of running into the key while you're just going through the palaces. It would solve a lot of the magic problem.
Oh, do we have a pass to Rebo? We don't. Okay.
To answer the question in chat as TA pulls up to Barba, methinkso has not gone back into 2 yet.
Yeah, and TA has not stepped foot in there yet either. I don't think we're going to be looking for an item in 6 here. We have no reason to be in here unless he wants to back it out and just check that elevator shaft. There could be the boss is at the bottom. There could be an item at the top. Oh, speaking of past the Rebos, okay, we do have one. If we get $1,000 from Barba, this is a double level. We don't get $1,000. Okay, we're going back. Oh, he wants to go back, but he's not gonna. Another strat right there is that if you want to save that key, you can always just, the outside Barba rooms, you can just ferry over the door. I don't know how many lives he has left here. So maybe just taking a death to get his magic back is not an option.
Ooh, and there is a death for methinkso.
Yeah, 1 and 6 now down for TA, 1 and 2 down for MTS. Gonna have to go back into 2 though. Like you had mentioned, there's not much to 2 to get to the boss. So I'm sure, assuming TA just goes that way, he'll see Helmet Head quickly, but who knows where this item is at.
Oh, there it is. There's the corner. And only 200 points.
Kind of cheapskate bosses today.
A little bit.
Well, I mean, they have 1,000-point P bags in the drop pool.
So,
I'm not sure you're allowed to complain in that situation.
If you enjoyed the first fight, well, Here's the second fight.
Yeah, TA was still checking some caves there. I still think he's looking for Heart Container Cave. He has seen it in the overworld, but has not acknowledged that that is in fact the cave. Then again, it is okay that he misses it. It might drive him crazy that he doesn't have it, but it is going to be okay if he misses it. It is just the flute. But he doesn't know that because he didn't get the hint out of Spelltown.
No, he did not. And there is 3 done for MTS.
Yeah, and TA is about to be done with 2 here in terms of gem placement. But again, they both have the hint that medicine is in here for Thunder, so I can't imagine he's going to leave. He'll probably dip back in to look around.
Looks like MTS is going to run around the maze here. I have a feeling that there's going to be a search for some magic jars.
Yeah, I was going to say resources, always nice to find. Magic key would be nice to find. I don't think there's anything else of interest we have. We know where our medicine is at. And other than that, maybe Child for the shield pickup because he hasn't seen Darunia yet. He doesn't have Upstab, and so he'll probably want to go get that. And again, if we've got the Child, we'll probably just get Upstab and pick up shield at the same time. TA, on the other hand, I don't know if he finds the Child at any point, if he's going to walk all the way back to Darunia. It's kind of out of the way, but not really, given that you kind of have to walk in that direction to get over to Death Valley as it is.
I mean, it just all depends upon how comfortable TA feels once GP is actually entered.
Yeah. Yeah, especially the way that you kill bosses, and if you're hoping for double levels, you know, coming back to Barba being, if Barba had been worth more experience, that would have given TA the double level. But on the flip side, not getting that and then not getting the double level of Barba, if we kind of find fast bosses and we're not getting double levels in the early game, then, you know, we're going to be overall leveled a little bit lower than average.
Absolutely, and the cave with the Child, or the drop with the Child, instead had the hammer.
Yeah, that is not going to be anything for us today. That forest tile is blocking nothing, unless we check for Spec Rock. We didn't see it. So if we're looking for Spec Rock, it's going to be a bit of a dig.
That's a possibility. There we go. Long death there for TA, but gets the job done.
Yeah, a lot of doors on this too, if this is even the right way. This could be, okay, I was going to say, here's the second drop, but this could be time, if TA doesn't do this, this would be time saved overall. Depending on where this medicine is at in 2, methinkso could just find it a lot faster than TA. There's that, TA walked left from the boss. So if you just kind of start over in the palace, there was just a hold left situation. And so I do wonder if that was the answer. Did TA come through here before? He didn't check left there.
Yeah, I don't think he had.
I don't think so either. Tricky enemy here on this crumble bridge. One of the worst ones to find.
Oh, Guma on a crumble bridge is not a fun situation, and that's exactly why. All right, TA gonna carry the iron knuckles with him.
Yeah, a lot of doors in here. I'm gonna do a quick refresh here.
I have a feeling that an up A is going to be coming in soon from TA here.
Yeah, he is on his last life. He's got one more fairy cast, assuming he doesn't get a jar somewhere. He's back to this 4-way elevator.
Looks like MTS has entered 4.
Yeah, I'm getting a little resyncing here. Let me know if I'm like way far ahead of you or anything like that. TA is on an elevator now going down and right. Sees a Moa up an A's and he's coming back in.
Yep, I just got to where he's back in.
Okay.
So, because I pulled a refresh as well. Yeah, this first left, not going to be it. Ooh. Blue Iron Knuckles given MTS the business, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. I guess we're taking this drop all the way down here.
Yeah, I think so.
We might have seen this room already. Man, I apologize. My streams are bouncing all over the place here.
This is going to be interesting to see where the item actually landed. There aren't too terribly many options left, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know where TA stopped his dig. Oh, you know, he went through, man, he went through all these doors and he had to up an A, and now he's headed back in this direction. Man, where? Oh, don't take the death there. You're gonna go through the door again. Leave the room.
He wanted to get low health prior to going through the door. I like it.
That's a little scary.
It definitely was a little scary, but it worked out.
This is the same room he saw somewhere else, though.
Yeah,
Man.
We're back to this
four-way.
long elevator.
Wow, there is so much to do here. Yeah, down and right is another door. He's got to take a death. Okay. This too is okay. Well, I was gonna say methinkso could save some time in this too if they just go the right way to the item room. But good lord, I'm not sure. I mean, you could go the right way to the item room, I think. But man, it's still a bit of a walk.
So is this going to be one of those situations where P5 is actually played by P2?
Man. Oh, this is a dead end.
Oh,
where's
no!
this item?
At this point, it looks like it's going to be on the first part of the four-way.
I have no idea. I don't know what was left of the four-way. The full drop, we've already seen the landing room, but unless there's 3 of those rooms in this palace, then we've already seen it.
This is interesting.
Oh, yeah, we could go right here through this door. TA backed out of that earlier. Man, and I will just call it to methinkso there. Just got a key drop from small enemy drop pool, so we have keys in there as well. It's just seemingly somewhat rare for all. We just must have a lot of kills between our drops, and there just must be just a lot of stuff in there.
That's what it seems like, because, yeah, drops have been very, very sparse.
Yeah, TA going through this room now. This is where he backed out of earlier through this little Guma blocked about, I remember. Is he on his last life? I don't know how many lives he has left.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I was just going to say, if he casts Fairy to get through this room, he's going to, if he's on his last life, he's going to need to get through a key door. Probably, there are some rooms that are just pass-through item rooms that are free. But it's always good to just assume I'm going to need a key to get through an item.
Absolutely, and unfortunately, it's going to be another dig of 2 here for TA, where MTS places that 4th gem.
Yeah, while all this is going on, finally getting through 4 there. Yeah, so he's going to land here. He's going to go right. Oh, I thought it was right. Oh, no, that's right. It's left to the 4-way. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this... I have no words for this, too, right now.
Yeah, I didn't see how much jump was. It might be worth grabbing that key with the jump spell.
It very well may be. Ooh.
Yeah, if he grabbed that key, I don't know. It depends how much jump is.
Blue Lizalfos telling MTS you're not allowed to pass.
Yeah, we'll see if he's going into 5. He's probably just looking around a little bit here. Maybe Risen, maybe Darunia, maybe the way into Death Valley, if we haven't seen it already.
I don't think we've seen the way into DV just yet.
Wow, this item is behind so many doors. So he's going to ferry here. He's probably going to just ferry in the next room and say, F it, you know, and then see what the next room is after that. It's probably the item room immediately after that. Then take a death in the lava here.
That or he's going to try to conserve his magic and not have it work out. But that's okay. He still has an extra life as MTS.
Oh, no.
Falls and takes a game over.
Okay, this might send him back to 2 for the medicine. This 2 has been horrendous. I did not pay attention to when TA came in here, but he's been in here, I don't know, I want to say it's been almost 10 minutes in here.
It's been a lot of minutes. That's the most I can say, because I lost track of when TA came in here, and here it is, the item room.
Yeah, that's quite the item room spot. Talk about resource management. We'll see how methinkso fares, because if he runs into the same... Again, wait. With Fairy at 33, I'm not even sure he can get there without keys. He's got 3 casts... Okay, 3 casts of Fairy and 1 key door. You got to go through at least 3 doors. Let's see. I don't know. I would say there's at least 3 doors. And then, of course, there's the bad little Gooma on the Crumble Bridge, which you can get through, but at the same point in time, it might just be an auto ferry, same as TA kind of handled it.
Looks like he's checking to see if this is the pass-through variant of that room, which it is not.
Yeah, no flying enemy in the pass-through. All right, well, 50 minutes later, we finally got that medicine. We're finally turning it in, and I think we're just going to torch the whole town with the fire spell. I mean, with the thunder spell. Yeah, at this point...
both?
So if that fire spell was thunder, oh my god, if with methinkso picking that up, he would have saved an incredible amount of time over TA picking up that medicine, just being able to not bother with that. But this dig is terrible, and TA feels terrible, I would imagine, at this point. And we'll see where methinkso goes with all of this.
Yeah, I have a feeling after that TA is a little upset.
Yeah, and we're also going to be on pretty low resources, I think. 5 containers still only for TA, and still 46 minutes into this, not a single magic container pickup for methinkso, which is hurting him because now he's kind of stuck. Oh no, that key door went away.
Yeah, he ended up using his key when he tried to ferry through it, forgetting that he did have a key.
Yeah, so that is, I hate to say that's going to cost him here. I don't think he can get the item at this point unless he gets a key drop. But can he cast jump to get up there? He must be able to.
He can definitely cast jump to get up there.
Oh, it's 28 at Magic 5. No kidding. It's not even that much cheaper than... Because there's a door immediately to the left here. Yeah, this is it. And then he's going to have to take a death. There's another door right here.
Yep. And...
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he still has extra keys.
Keymaster MTS.
Extra keys coming in clutch. That's always good to see.
Yeah. Because now he needs 2 more keys. He needs to get through 2 more doors, I mean. Assuming he just goes the right way.
He can absolutely make this work.
Yeah.
And it looks like TA's here in 4 now.
Yeah.
All right, MTS saying no. And then yes, and then checking keys, and then finally saying no.
Yeah, there's a door no matter which way he goes here, so he's going to have to take a death.
The best thing to do would just be to continue left and take a dive in some lava.
I guess he could go down the elevator and take a left, but I might even be checking the end of this room to see if there's a key in here.
It would be worthwhile to do so, but no, he's going to continue through here. And there's the fairy cast.
I mean, this is the play, but this next room might land him in the lava.
It just all depends on the Guma.
Oh, get out of there.
He does have jump at the ready. Oh! Takes a hit at the last second.
Yeah, so if he ferries through here, he's going to need a key from somewhere. But I guess if there's a I don't know what's to the right here. So he's coming up on a T-junction, and down the elevator is the item room, but I don't know what's to the right. If it's a dead end with a key in it, he's going to be bailed out. Or there could also be a jar in that statue head right there.
Well, this is the item room.
Oh, what did I miss? Did he just make it? He
made it through the Guma. He ended up getting it perfectly.
I looked over at TA screen for just a moment. I just assumed we're ferrying through there. Easy P2 item pickup for MTS.
MTS that's a huge, played that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Mirai, go ahead.
It's a huge time save. Huge time save for MTS over TA in there.
Yeah, that was massive for MTS.
That's like 5 minutes.
Making use of the connectors so efficiently for both runners at that, that's just pleasing to see.
I didn't see how much Thunder was on TA's side. I guess we're going to see it here shortly on MTS's side. Not even sure we can cast it. We should be able to.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tight.
Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be. This is sketchy here. Yeah, we got to go. TA still doesn't know where the maze is, though. I think this is going to catch him. He didn't see the maze cave again when he came toward when he landed and then went towards 4. He didn't see the maze cave.
60 at Magic 5 for Thunder.
Okay. So castable.
Gonna cause a very tight T-Bird fight, but very doable.
So if TA doesn't go to the one little section of the east he's missing, he's going to go back to DM to look for this cave, and that may actually cost him the game. He might just want to do 5 first, maybe here. Oh, wait. MTS is looking around in some Death Mountain caves here. Are we going for... we might be going for Spec Rock. That might be the next easiest check for a magic container.
I do think we're going for Spec Rock.
But this might be giving time back to TA if he doesn't find the rock soon enough, like compared to the, making up the time in 2. And if he's in this Death Mountain for a little while, it might just give that time back to TA.
But at the same time, with MTS having 3 done and TA still not knowing where the maze is, that's just more time that MTS has that TA is losing. There's the rock.
Yep. I think TA is just checking every single cave out here in the east again, just to make sure. But, man, yeah, if you're a mapper, then that southeast corner is missing to you, right? You don't have anything written for that southeast corner.
Magic key will work.
Yeah, it's not a magic container though, man.
No, not by any means, but it definitely helps.
See, these are my types of seeds here. When it's time to go, and resources are tight, this is where I really like to play. It's nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I do enjoy these situations because I feel that this is my wheelhouse. And being the Upstarts tournament, we'll just see how they handle it, yeah.
This is absolutely your wheelhouse, and I have to give big kudos to you for going through said wheelhouse, because, you learn so much with it.
Oh, man. So Tia's got to take a pass-through cave to get to Death Valley over there.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure we saw the opening of the volcano river, or lava river.
Valley of Death being blocked by a pass-through. I don't know how to feel about that.
Wait, what? Oh,
Oh.
is it that?
I think it is.
Wow.
That's the only cave that makes sense with the tiles that it's connected to.
Yeah, TA learning all this right now probably hates every bit of this. methinkso has yet to discover this, but will eventually have to discover it.
It's going to be interesting to see when MTS does discover it.
Yeah, we know this 6 wasn't too bad here. So I think if you just route right, you just hit the elevator that's coming up. It's Barb at the bottom. Not this elevator, different elevator.
Yeah, I think it was continue right here and then hit the elevator.
Oh, I guess not. This is a dead end. Well, we're going into 5. If 5 is terrible and eats through all of our resources, we won't have that life cast on Guma. Life 6, vanilla life effectiveness, I don't know. 2 bars getting hit at life 6 unshielded, maybe 2.5 bars, not 100% sure. We don't randomize enemy strength, and I don't know what the vanilla, I have no idea. Like vanilla runs, I don't know how much Guma takes off on those, when watching those people run. Guma's dead in 2 seconds in a vanilla run because everyone's got a tech 8.
Yeah, it's I think it is 2 bars as MTS pulls up to Barba.
Yeah, and again, not checking the top of that elevator, so we'll see if he backs it out and just kind of peeks around to see, again, you know, on his mind, 55 minutes in, I still only have 4 containers. I have not found a single container, and I may want one. Still no child sighting, still got to find Darunia. I mean, at this point, child is coming up somewhere, right? Child has got to be, well, I don't know where the child has to be. Child, did we see the item in 1? Did we see the item anywhere other than 2?
We've only seen 2's item.
Wow. That's amazing.
I think.
I think so too.
No. TA saw 1's item, and it wasn't the child. It was, I want to say, a P bag, actually.
Okay.
But MTS only has 5 remaining, where TA is going to have 3 remaining and still does not know where the connector is that leads over to Maze Island.
Yeah, and if he goes into DM to find it again, I think that's going to might just be it for him at that point.
Yeah, that might seal the deal.
Because he's done so much exploration in the East, I think he's convinced that it's not here. And it's so funny because it was right on his screen too. There was a town at the top of his screen and a cave at the bottom of his screen, and I think his vision just took him north.
I think you're right. I mean, I've had that happen so many times myself. I'm pretty sure you had that happen quite a bit.
Yeah, it's infuriating because the randomized maps, you're just like, man, I just kind of wish I had a little bit more understanding of where the connectors were at times, but when you just miss something so simple and easy, I mean, it was there on both of their maps, and MTS saw it and checked it, and TA didn't see it and ultimately didn't end up checking it, so.
All right, MTS going to run through this connector, going to see the 5 lone desert tiles as TA pulls up to Guma.
Yeah, that's a fast 5, but I think this has been linear up to this point, so MTS probably going to have the same 5.
Ooh, Guma doing, about 2 1/4.
Yeah, 2 1/4. Yeah, I was going to say just over 2. Yeah, we didn't even take a death getting here, so TA is probably just fine, other than ending up getting kind of sloppy play. He's going to have 2 casts of life here if he needs it, and then he can just back out of here to take a death, or get the key. You get the key from the boss. It's automatic.
Yeah, since we're not into
easy
the standard type flag set yet, it's still going to be the key.
Yeah, MTS is like, where is this cave? He'll get there
Unfortunately.
shortly.
I think he's going to see it before too terribly long.
Or maybe not. I mean, he knows that there's a cave over there. So, yeah, he's coming back this direction. He's just going to go north a little bit more and see it.
All right, TA doing an up A, saving, and now it's time for Death Mountain.
Oh no! I mean, this is bad.
This is very bad.
Because there's just so many caves here, and he's just not going to find it because it's just not here.
Oh, MTS hasn't been over here yet. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no upstab, no Darunia just yet.
Got a game over while coming over here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, yeah, I don't know how this plays out. I mean, this is a huge mystery. Right now, if TA spends way too much time looking in here for something that's not here, that's going to give MTS a huge advantage. If he looks around for just a little bit, he's going to be here for at least a little bit looking for a cave that's not here. And if he ultimately deems it's not here, he goes back to the east. I don't know how much time he gives MTS back. MTS still got to go into 5. 5's pretty linear. If TA is here for too long, I'm going to give MTS the entrance in the GP first here, and then we'll see what GP has in store with our limited resources. Because based on GP's difficulty, oh boy, that could be, I mean, it could be really easy, or it could be really hard, and they only have 5 containers, and I'm not sure they're going to find a 6th unless there's 1 in 5 and MTS stumbles upon it.
And MTS sees the cave running right towards it, about to be entering the Valley of Death. Oh, yeah, it's a little painful for TA right now, where MTS is actually sitting in a better spot after picking up that extra magic jar.
Yeah. I was gonna say, my assumption is that there may be a little frustration that's kind of racking up on TA's side with that 2 dig, and then this missing of the eastern connector. And here we are 60 minutes in, and you're thinking, I placed 5 gems sub 60, and I should be in 3. I should have already had 3's location. Where is it? And yeah, it's incredibly frustrating.
All right, 2 good fairy feet there from MTS after missing the first 2 attempts. Takes the lava bath, going for the 3rd, gets it, and gonna up A and enter 5.
Oh, it's not linear from start. Okay. So we do have 2 options.
And I'm not sure which option TA took at the
I think
start.
this is it. Because there should be a little Guma here. No, there's not. Oh, maybe I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, because I remember the Stelphos, because here's the Guma that TA just waited on to jump up.
Yeah, so I think TA took the first left, and it ended up not being the answer. And then he took this. I saw him doing this later. I just assumed this was on the path at this point, but it isn't. It's actually just off the first elevator. So I think MTS may have a better, at the end of the day, a better dig here. Yet to be seen. I'm not 100% sure if this is the correct left or not, though.
I think it is, because I remember the 2 Gumas in that room, one of which got itself stuck in the ceiling for TA, where both of them got stuck in the ceiling for MTS. They had to go. Their planet needed them.
I think this could be it right here.
I think this is it. No,
False
it was
alarm.
the next one.
Yeah, how fast is TA going to deem that this cave is not here? And even if he does deem that it's not here, who's saying he's going to find that southeast corner? Oh, we got to... Okay, thought he was pausing for a moment.
Is it this elevator?
Wow, is this it? It's not.
No.
I don't know. I don't know now.
I'm not sure either. Unless... No, it's not. So that's a dead end.
TA headed back to the east now. He's going to look around on this continent. Wrong direction, though.
There
MTS going to take a left. Again, maybe yesterday's P5, P6 coming back to haunt MTS here a little bit. So he's going to take this left. I don't know. This could loop around to Gooma's elevator for all we know. This still might just be the right direction to go for him. But if it's not and he spends a few extra minutes in this P5, that's going to give it right back to TA to find this connector. Oh my God, man.
Oh man, the dripper room. Yeah, TA retracing steps again.
Dead end is going to send MTS back in the other direction now, so...
Makes a good call to cast Fairy to get through that dripper room.
Yeah, we got the magic key now, so Fairy is just simply a room eraser, if you will. So TA has checked this whole northern section, the northwest corner. He's back up and A again. I wonder if it's quicker for him to go to the east side and southeast side and northeast side again, actually from up and A. So if he goes DM to Raft, that would be faster to get back to the east than walking it out of that swampy area. And it looks like he's probably going back to that Raft right now.
Ooh.
This is going to be tight because we had some separation and Gooma's coming up for MTS here. We're pretty sure Gooma's coming up soon. Maybe we're totally wrong. But, okay. Yeah, because we're coming up here. And TA is seeing that cave right there. Oh, boy.
He's found it. He's found the cave.
It's going to be Gooma and Rebo at the same time and both going in the GP here. Maybe-ish. Something. Oh, there it is. Okay. 65 minutes in. Finds Maze Island. I don't know where Gooma's at. I don't remember all this in this 5.
So, the first elevator that MTS took up was the bait elevator. It's the second elevator up that led to Gooma.
Well, he's got the item here in 5 if he wants it, but he's going to have to fight Horsehead. Mutant Horsehead at that.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a magic container, or if it's the child, because I don't know where the hint was. TA got the hint for the kid. But if this is the child and he gets upstab, did he already see Darunia though? I don't know. Okay.
It's a magic jar. That's pretty big. All right. Rebo 1 for TA here.
Yeah, but if see, I was gonna say if MTS up and A's and goes and takes that first left, it's gonna cost him a little bit of time because it took a while to get back to these elevators in 5 here. But I think he's gonna head left now, go back down, and then continue checking right. TA taking a death on that Rebo. I didn't see what happened there.
He missed the positioning.
Okay.
Look to be about a pixel off, maybe. But this definitely going much more smoothly. And there's Rebo 1 down.
MTS headed left. Oh, wait. Yeah, it is left. Left, that's right. Because right in the open air elevator room is a dead end. Right.
Yes, and he's going to go back down. And this is going to be close. Going to go left here, and this next elevator will lead up.
Okay, yep. Well, Gooma's going to be down soon. MTS is going to walk it out of Death Valley to go to GP. I assume we're walking out of the maze here for TA. It's a slightly easier walk for TA, I think, but fairy feeding is going to be quick in Death Valley as well, but there's still a 2-screen pass-through cave to get back out there, and then some swamp to walk around. TA is going to be in GP first, but not by much.
Yeah, this is going to be
minute and a half.
This is going to be a really close race. TA waiting out the magic level and then doing the up A. And there is Guma down for MTS. Grab the key, place the crystal, and go.
So did we see methinkso hit Darunia and get upstab? Did we see that? I'm not even sure.
MTS does not have upstab.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Could be just a decision to make there. You don't always have an upstab block in GP. Even if you see those rooms, you might just see them from the top side, making them a downstab block only.
Going with the save, heading back to start.
69 on the dot.
Nice.
Linear to start. Is this the troll room? It's not, although it could still be a trolley room.
It very well could be.
Yeah, we're good, though. Those two enemies there could have been large enemies, but they were just small enemies.
And
okay.
Instant Thunderbird. Okay.
This is the best thing for both of our runners here, because this is going to be an easy, if there's a game over that happens here, this is going to be an easy, just an easy walk back.
This is also going to be a quick resource refresh.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I'm thinking we're going to see about 3 hearts of damage from Thunderbird, so it's going to be a 3-shot if we were at full health, but T had already taken some damage in the previous room, so just a 2-shot here.
Yeah, just a little bit of damage dealt.
Uh-oh. Oh, MTS is looking for Darunia, I think. He's got the hammer. He's going to the force tile. He hasn't seen Darunia in the open. Okay, because he would have been in less than 90 seconds, but he's not going force tile. He must have lost Darunia, or maybe he just hasn't seen it yet.
That or he lost GP.
That's possible as well. It is just west of 4 there. He did just step into 4. But that's possible, I guess. When he heads west here, he'll see it. Oh, it might still... I'm sorry, it might still be a 2-shot if it's 3 containers. My bad. Only 6 containers on TA. 7 on MTS, so...
Yeah, it'll be a 3-shot for MTS, but a 2-shot for TA.
Ooh.
Oh! Rough T-Bird here for TA. And there's the up A. 70-48. This is pretty good race. Very close one right now at that.
Oh man, TA he's got 1 hit left here.
MTS makes it through that first room, no damage taken.
He's going for the 3 hits going left, which, I mean, is obviously more damage, but it does land you in such a spot to where you could be in danger. Oh no, it's a game over.
Goes off pendulum.
Yeah, I approved of that off pendulum there because I think sitting in the corner where he was going to net him a big rain of fire, and just moving off of there was good, but I probably would have moved far left to get a reset.
Yeah, I am absolutely with you on that. MTS having a pretty good bird right now. Still has 2 hits available that can be taken. Commentator's curse. I'm good at it. What can I say?
All right, well, yeah, bird down for MTS. TA working on it, round 2 here. For walking in about 90 seconds behind, MTS has now taken the lead.
Oh, and that is another death for TA. This T-Bird is... I mean, it's life 7 with vanilla life effectiveness. It's brutal no matter how you look at it.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, see that fire life at Magic 6. TA had the trophy, but never ever turned it in. So he does not have that fire life spell, whereas MTS does. I don't know if we've been seeing a lot of usage of it.
Not yet here in GP. Elevator down leads to a right, and this is either a fairy or glove block with a fun little Moa saying hi.
TA taking another death here.
Oh, this is a drop room.
It's going to put us anywhere.
Off to a left.
Yeah, TA takes a hit fairly early. Oh man, there's another game over.
I think he just ended up calling that attempt after he took the early hit. All right, elevator up for MTS, and yikes.
Oh! If this is the way, he's got the other option, but he's got to up an A. Yeah, there's a special trick to get through here, and this is not it.
No, he doesn't have the setup for it.
Yeah, there's a very particular way you need to do this. Well, I guess we're going down and right after Thunderbird. I don't know if this is going to buy TA some needed time here. He's got to get the bird down ASAP, though, assuming that's the path.
If he gets the bird down, then that's going to be a massive sigh for TA.
Wow. He just takes a hit there. Frustration. I'd be quite upset at this point. Yep.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of frustration going on right now. I can feel the frustration from TA. Good 3 hits, though.
I was going to say the 3 hits, I just don't know. I just don't know. I mean, left really isn't the problem. It's more or less the right.
Yeah, the firewall placements on the right just have not been working out super well.
Oh, man. As I say, we also have a busy emoji room here going down and right for methinkso.
Continuing right. Could see a quantum leap here.
Yeah, so TA was in the clear there, but that one fireball went off script and caught him. Another elevator room here for MTS. We'll see if this is the answer.
Leads to a left. Oh!
Yeah, this is rough.
This is really rough for TA.
And these rooms are packed with goodness.
Holy moly. We've seen some rough GPs in this tournament, but holy cow. This one's definitely making itself known.
Yeah, so we have 2 lefts after, okay, more birds. 2 lefts, though, after that first down and right. Well, assuming it's this, I mean, I don't know. If TA gets through this bird soon enough, he might just take that drop and be forced to go through the upstab room. The thing about drops is that drops have to lead you to the boss or to the outside of the palace. That is a guarantee. And so that drop will take you somewhere that will get you at least at a minimum on a loop back to that down and right that that MTS is taken at this point. So, or it's going to lead right to Darklink. And there's Thunderbird down for TA. So I'm sure we'll see the up and A here or not.
Beautiful, wow. Beautiful attempt there on T-Bird to clutch out that victory.
Is he down in life, or is he still got 2 in the tank here?
I'm not certain.
Yeah. Oh no! I was gonna say don't go down and right. It's danger down there. I want to see what's through this upstab block room.
You and me both.
Oh.
And oh.
MTS. Okay, making the decision for the upstab here.
I think that upstab is going to be required. Because I think MTS took every option that was available. And all that's left is that upstab block. Or upstab block. Wrong side there, TA.
There was one more. There was one more left for MTS. There were 2 down and lefts, and he pushed beyond the first one to get to the second one, and that second one was still such full of such nonsense that that's where he up and ate from.
Good call. I missed that one. Ooh, nice bird kill.
I was going to say, if MTS was on a path that would loop around us... Wait, wait, what? Wait, do we not have upstab? Okay. Oh, it's just that TA... okay. TA likes to have jump for this room.
Yeah, and I think TA thought he didn't have jump.
Although, oh my god, this MOA...
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Elevator down.
Yeah, very block up there going left.
Hello, bird.
All right, how many lives does he have left? Oh, he does have 2. Okay. MTS into Darunia here for the upstab pickup.
Oboe making a good point. As I've never seen TA do the 3-tile jump with very little space.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a block break and a fairy cast here. Oh, fast jump. Okay, that's still good. Upstab acquired.
Lesson used. Continues on to the right into some waffles and syrup, lava waffles, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, thankfully, very easy generator in this room. Going to take minimal damage in here. These dots do absolutely nothing to you. I mean, they hit you, but it's like a hit point that's barely barely registers on the meter up there.
I love it when the dots spawn in this room. And it keeps going right.
Man, oh!
Gets it. Whoo!
Oh my god. An elevator room here. T-junction. I would just ferry over this.
I would ferry over this as well. I don't know about you, Mirai, but my heart skipped a beat there when he got hit by that set of hot wings.
Yeah. MTS re-entering here. 81 minutes.
Yeah, the re-entry.
Another fun emoji room here, but not too bad. The Firebird might just stay up there. Ooh.
Oh, red jar drop. Huge for TA there.
I think we need a life up.
Oh, this could be a loop back to start.
Oh, I would have killed that orange. It's just one hit. And it speeds up the room a whole lot.
Yeah, it makes it far less laggy, but...
I don't think we're getting out of here now.
No. There's that death for TA.
He's going to go right. And MTS is hitting this drop.
MTS may continue left.
I was going to say, if he's got enough to get fairy cast, he might just go left from there, yeah.
Elevator, this could be it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. We don't really know if the upstep block is the only way there, but looks like it's going to be the shortest way there.
Yeah, since there can be multiple paths, but holy cow.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of jump damage. Oh boy. There it is.
And there it is.
TA going to take game 2 here in this 3-game series. Game 1 and game 2 will be moving on to the grand finals at this point. And that is yet to be scheduled, but we're going to probably get both of these runners in here for an interview. Holy jeez. I want thoughts. I want to hear what happened.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Oh my god.
Oh man. these finals are going to be spicy.
This is a great. See, this is like I feel a little bad that something like this kind of showed up in Upstarts, but they got through it. They got through it. It was fine. It was a small mistake on TA's side, not seeing the cave to the east, to the maze. I'm sorry, mine's working at 100 miles an hour here, and small mistake on MTS not grabbing Upstep from Darunia, catching him here. Again, we're not 100% sure. You'd have to go play the palace or deconstruct it in the editor. But there's really, we don't have that information. We'll get TA here in a second.
Oh. MTS could cast fire here to get some life.
We are joined by the race winner here, ta909. GG.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know if I deserve that one, but I'll take it. I will take it.
It's a wild ride. It was a wild ride the whole time here.
Yeah, obviously I missed the cave to the maze, and I was looking in DM for a bit, so that obviously went horrifically wrong. Almost as bad as my 10 attempts on Thunderbird. Thank God that was early on in the palace, because I just didn't have it tonight. I don't know. Generally speaking, in most of these races, I usually have shield. I usually have additional resources, but this being a tournament match, and the fact that I missed the entrance to the maze, I just wanted to go. I think in a normal situation, I may have dug out the maze a little bit and maybe find a 7th heart container or something like that. And yeah, I just decided to go after completing Palace 3. And yeah, Thunderbird gave me the business tonight. It was a 2-hit KO, attack 5, no shield. So that's usually, I'm usually more well-equipped when I'm fighting him in some of these pickup races. So that was unfortunate. What else happened there? I wanted to touch on something else.
P2 medicine?
Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say, but yeah, it was a tough one for sure.
P2 medicine, as we are joined by methinkso. GG's, my friend.
God. Yeah, GG,
so
methinkso.
I want to throw this question to you real quick, methinkso, because it's the first one on my mind. How upset were you when you saw the hint for medicine in P2?
I was a little upset. I mean, it's par for the course. Like, of course, the palace I go into before getting the hint is the one that I need to go back into. Classic C2R.
Yeah, this was, I mean, we can go over a quick recap here. I guess TA just gave us his thoughts. Methinkso. I guess walk us through this one here. Was there any hiccups along the way that you felt, prior to GP, but then of course GP as well? Anything? Tell us what happened.
I mean, it was 100% just like the really restricted magic. Like even up to Magic 6, I think Fairy was still 33, and there are no magic containers. I think my first magic container was at 59 minutes on the Risen P-Bag Cave. So it's just like every single palace felt like a drag and a gamble, like that P6 I dug into pretty early. I just had key door after key door after key door after key door, and it's just like I can't progress, logically speaking. So it just felt really bad, and it didn't open up at all. Then thankfully I did end up finding the magic key in Spectacle Rock, which was itself in a really bad location, but I seemed to look into it because it was in that tiny little crevice with a particular set of paths to get to, which that helped things open up a lot. Yeah, I think I kind of mishandled the end of P4 because I tried to save a level, and then I didn't realize I was already down to like 1 life, and I just kind of got flustered. Got killed, got a game over trying to like get through one of those forced encounters. trying to get to the western side of the east.
Yeah. This was fairly even on the west there. Methinkso, you went in to get spell. You got the hint for West Flute, and that was Heart Container Cave, whereas TA missed Heart Container Cave. It was right there by Mito. TA, you missed the first time kind of traveling along the southern coast. You saw it again at a later point, but then I guess didn't either. You were done looking for caves, you're just like, forget it, I'm skipping anything at this point, or just didn't acknowledge it at that point, thinking it might have been something else, but didn't go into Heart Container Cave, which was just the flute, and flute not required today, so that did work out for you. What, of course, as you know, TA, didn't work out for you is finding that cave in the southeast corner to the maze. We saw it on your screen initially. I called it out, and I was saying that I hope Methinkso checks it out. Methinkso did check it out. It was the maze, and yeah, that was a big separation point here. Was TA missing that cave for a very long time? I believe the 60 plus minutes. I think at that point. Missing that cave, getting into 3 somewhere shortly after 16 minutes. And Methinkso, coming back to P2 medicine, TA, your P2 medicine dig was horrendous, absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, I was going to chime in with Methinkso. He was talking about how P2, he was upset with P2 having the medicine after he completed it. Well, I was upset with P2 as well, and it was the abundance of key doors where every single goddamn route in that palace seemed to have 3+ key doors, and I could only cast Fairy twice. And then, of course, the path to the medicine had a bridge with one of those axe throwers. I don't know the name of the enemy, but okay, yeah. So trying to get past, I'm just not good enough to get past that room without Fairy. So there's another Fairy cast, and just the sheer amount of key doors with only 2 Fairy casts made it quite challenging to get that medicine for me. I think I had to up A back to the start of the palace a few times because I had kept going the wrong way, and then just key doors every single direction. So I had to start over every time I went down a wrong path. So that was a very, very frustrating dig for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, one thing I did notice you attempt to do in that crumbling bridge room with the Guma TA was attempt to cast jump, lure the Guma into the lava, and then try to jump the gap, which if
I was trying anything. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I was trying to just do something to get rid of that Guma. But eventually, I ended up just knowing. I knew that my only remaining path to the medicine. I only had one path remaining to the medicine. I knew that was the path, that bridge room. So I made sure I saved enough magic to cast Fairy to get over that, to get past that room. And then made sure I had one more Fairy cast for the item in case it was blocked by a key door, and found the medicine. But yeah, to kind of shift topics here, I remember what I wanted to talk about earlier, which was the entrance to Death Valley was very interesting, I guess. You had to take that transport cave to get to that little section that brought you into Death Valley, and it's not something. It just kind of, I don't know. It's not really a configuration I've seen much in my races. So I thought that was interesting, I guess, to say the least.
Yeah, not too normal of a thing to just need to get use that pass-through cave to get to a little cutout section there that then opens up into the mouth of the volcano. You both had a little bit of walking around there thinking, where the hell is the end? How do I get to this cave?
Yeah, there's a trolley connector like right next to it too that led to I
was very surprised. I was surprised to see that connector not bringing me to the Valley of Death. I'm like, wow, what the hell is going on here? I had to do a little bit of a double take, but yeah, that was quite a configuration there, I have to say.
I mean, the nice thing about that connector that led to the 5 desert tiles was it at least told you which connector you were looking for over on that side of the map, which was helpful. But yeah, when you got over to it, TA, I did a double take as well and was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't know if I could just like walk there from the south towards the raft tile. I didn't think I could, but I was thinking that in the back of my head. But yeah, once I saw that second connector cave, I knew this has to be the answer.
Yeah, this was a back and forth race for sure. Chi, I think you had a small lead going to that P2, but again, coming back to that P2, I know you don't want to revisit that, but it was very interesting because you both found Helmet Head right away. You both routed right to Helmet Head, and then methinkso was out and got the medicine hint later, but then you already had the medicine hint, and you had an extra container from Risen P-Bag Cave earlier because you did a full exploration of the east, and you had Upstab at that point. You had seen Darunia, and you had seen Risen. The only thing you hadn't seen at that point was the water tile, I believe, and so you did have 80 magic, and methinkso, calling back to what he just said, that he didn't find his first magic container again in Risen until almost the hour mark. So his 33 cast of fairy was costing him just one cast per life, and so it was very interesting. As long as it took you to get through there, Sonny and I were doing a key check here on methinkso because at one cast of fairy, we didn't think you could make it there. Because there were so many doors on the way there, but methinkso
I don't think so.
Two keys, I think, at that point. Didn't have the magic key at that point, MTS, but you did have 2 keys, I think, in your pocket, which definitely helped. And your P2 to that medicine was a whole lot better than TA's. TA, you must have spent at least 8 minutes, if not closer to 10 minutes in that P. I don't even know. You have to go back and time that. It's ridiculous.
I think I entered around 32 or 33, and I want to say I left around 41, 42. So yeah, somewhere in that 8 to 10 minute range. So I noticed Fairy did cast 33, and I was on 64 magic. So obviously I was just short of 2 Fairy casts when I was on the east. And after I found the Fairy spell, I was I guess I was eligible to up A back to the west and go do Palaces 1, 2, and I didn't know at the time it was 6, but it could have been 3. But yeah, I was in a position where I could have up 8, but I decided to, and I had the glove as well, so I, was kind of in go mode actually. But seeing that Fairy costed me 33, I decided to just keep tackling checks on the east to get another magic container, and it kind of sounds like. I don't remember where I found it. Risen, you might have said. Somewhere on the east, I found that 5th magic container, though, and that definitely that single-handedly got me I would not have been able to get the medicine if I did not have that 5th container, and I never found the key. I think methinkso said it was under Spectacle Rock. I have no idea where the hammer is, so that was out of play for me. So no, yeah, that was my logic there is I just want to find a 5th magic container here because I don't want to go back to the west just yet with only one fairy cast. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, the hammer was in Maze Island, and it was, like you say, it was one of the places I was looking to try and find like that 5th magic container. It was like
it was in Child Cave on Maze Island.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so
Heart and Hammer on the maze.
I was trying to find any kind of magic container because I wasn't sure how I was going to make that P6 work otherwise.
Yeah. No, I had a hint about a magic container in 3, and then I found one on the east. I'm assuming one of the magic containers was in the 7 container basement, if I had to guess. So that's always funny when that happens.
We also didn't get a spell tower check either. Well, here's the other thing. So methinkso did find a 6th container in 5. TA, your 5 was really good. MTS, you spent a little bit more time in there, but you did find the item room guarded by Horsehead, and it was your 6th magic container. We were thinking at the end of the day, like if this GP, we were focusing on the resources as well, that if this GP had any sort of challenge to it, that it was really going to come down to resource management there. And it kind of did for both of you. And the other thing was that you both picked up the trophy off of the east there right away. methinkso turned it in. It was Fire Life today, and so did have a bit of an advantage there. Yeah,
I did not actually realize that.
How much did
I was like super confused. I didn't see anything happen. I thought I checked for life. That's why I kept casting life even though it was still like 45.
Didn't even notice.
I completely missed it.
Yeah, because when you cast it, like you didn't blow anything up, so it wasn't thunder. Nothing turned into another enemy, so it wasn't spell. You know, and you didn't get jump or shield. And you checked reflect against the red Dyra, and it wasn't reflect. And so it's, you know, it's at that point, it's, you know, and it's not fairy, obviously, and so it's got to be life. So okay, so I guess that wasn't able to be used to your advantage then. That's okay.
Yeah,
so
brain fart on my
completely,
end, I guess.
yeah, completely null. Okay, so yeah, but anyway, we were wondering if we're going to see a fire pickup on TA side there, but no fire pickup, and so yeah, that was a rough GP there.
Yeah, the big thing with GP for me, I think, and I'm guessing this didn't happen to TA, but I didn't have upstab going in there originally. And I don't know if there was another path that I missed on the down elevator that might have like circled around, but I had to like leave, find Darunia, because I hadn't actually seen it yet, to pick up upstab and then go back in. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that cost me like the difference in this race.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we only finished about 2 minutes apart, so yeah, I found Darunia very early. As I was saying, I was looking for that 5th container, and I think I found it in Risen, which was right by Darunia. And I picked up Upstab relatively early, and I saw that there was a hint for the child in P1, and obviously that, you know, that guarded shield. And when I was in that GP, I was really regretting not finding that child out of P1 and turning it in for shield. I found the boss first right away and decided, you know what, my levels are going pretty well so far. I think I was on 444, 344 maybe after my first gem. So I figured, yeah, maybe I can get to 667 or something of that nature. And maybe I won't need shield this seed. But man, that's that was definitely one of my mistakes for this seed, was not digging out that item out of P1. Yeah, I was going to bring up something else. Yeah, methinkso, you were talking about how there was a heart container on the maze. That would have been. I was thinking about digging out the maze to see if I could find another heart container or magic container before going into GP, and that it would have been a 7th heart container for me. That would have also been very nice on my Thunderbird fight as well, as that would have made me a 3-hit KO. So, but yeah, definitely resource starved with lack of magic containers, and yeah, Fire Life also would have been nice with life costing 45. I could only cast it once really, and yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't. We've been here for a little bit. I don't want to draw this out too long, but just to touch on GP here at the end, that TA walked in to GP about 90 seconds or so. No, was it? Maybe it was 2 minutes at that point, something like that. 2 minutes before methinkso did, and methinkso one shot at Thunderbird, and you know what happened to your Thunderbird attempts there. There was a bit of time spent on Thunderbird there. Luckily, it was only 2 rooms in.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster if that was deeper in the palace. So luckily, it was early.
Methinkso, you went down, you saw the down and right, you took the drop instead, and then of course that led to the upstab block. And we were like, oh boy, this is interesting. And then you came back in, you took that down and right. Tough rooms. Several tough rooms in there that, again, were depleting resources to an extent. You saw the first down and left, you skipped that, you kept moving, you saw the second down and left, and again, a few more tough rooms in there. You eventually hit a dead end, and I think at that point you just up and aid and left to go get upstab. So as you say, we don't know if there was that first down and left would have led to another path that took us to Darklink. Unsure at this point, right? But man, it was, I don't know, I think I would have probably stepped out and got upstab as well. But the one time you skip upstab, it just happens to be at least the shorter path to Darklink here. Because you were in there for several minutes while TA was not having a good time on Thunderbird, and you had a good chunk of, well, you had a portion of that GP cleared in a few other directions other than through that upstab block. So, but yeah, not having the read on Darunia and kind of stepping out and having to find it at that point cost a little bit of extra time. Coming back in, I think, at about 81 minutes, something like that, re-entry point. And man, And then you did just, that was very easy for you to just keep moving. We were wondering, there was a ferry block there. If you kept, after the upstairs room, there was a ferry block room and a down elevator. We were wondering if you're going to check the ferry block beyond there because TA didn't have any magic when he saw that room. So he just went down and right, just happened to be the right way. But man, it was nerve wracking in the booth here for both of us. Sonny and I were going crazy for so much of this and so much theory crafting on resource management and everything. It was a great race between you two, all things considered.
Yeah. 2 words. I can use 2 words to summarize this race, and those 2 words are absolutely entertaining.
Yeah. So again, buttoning this up here, methinkso, this is it for you here. You did come out of the async weeks seeded 3rd overall out of 25 runners. How are we feeling about this run, the whole thing up to this point? Just give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm very happy with how I've done throughout this whole tournament. I feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm happy I get to leave this on this match because this was a really great and sounds like it's a very epic match. Yeah. But yeah, I think we were all kind of expecting the Oboe and TA showdown in the end, so I'm going to be happy watching those once those are scheduled. And I'll be back for the standard tournament, I'm sure.
That's great to hear. We need more. Some people would feel we need a little bit more Yoshi representation there and the sprites. We haven't seen a Yoshi sprite.
I will look forward to our rematch in standard.
There you go.
Looking forward to it.
All right, TA, you are moving on to the grand finals here. Seeded 2nd out of the 6 weeks of async. How are we feeling? I don't, you know. Whether tonight's performance is affecting anything or not, I'm not sure. But how are we feeling?
I'll patch this up. We're not going to be eating pizza 1 hour before our matches against Oboe. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to be eating. I had some of my wife's pizza as well. I ate a pizza and a half. We're not doing that against Oboe. I'm not doing that ever again for any tournament match. So I'm gonna patch up the mistakes that I made here. I felt very sluggish. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, but I did feel a little sluggish. I felt like my reflexes were delayed. And we're just going to go in with a much better approach and game plan. And hopefully I can, I'm sitting here, I won the match and everything, but, I think there are some things I can patch up, and I'm going to work on patching those things up for the grand finals. In terms of my chances against Oboe, I'll give myself, I don't know, 20-80 maybe. He's definitely the favorite. I'm capable of beating him. I know that. Am I likely to beat him? Not overwhelmingly likely, to say the least. So have my work cut out for me regardless of how well I prepare for this. And we'll just try to bring our best Zelda to the table, and we'll see what happens.
I like it, TA. And as we all know, it just all depends upon how the seed rolls, right?
Yeah, hopefully he gets really lost and misses the cave to the maze, or I don't know. Hopefully, divine intervention. I don't know. I'll take anything I can get. But regardless, yeah. Hopefully, we have some really competitive matches for the finals, and something that the viewers will enjoy to watch. I mean, at the end of the day, we're doing this for fun, so hopefully we can have at least 2, if not 3, really close matches between Oboe and myself. And I'll just try to bring my best Zelda to the table, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Sonny, any final thoughts?
Mariah, it's been a blast being in here with you. I honestly wasn't entirely expecting to be able to jump in here in the booth with you for this epic of a race at that. Definitely want to give some huge thanks to VT Slacker for doing the tracking and Baseball for hosting the restream for us on here. And take it away, Mariah.
Just final thoughts. GG's to both of our runners, GL2, TA, and Oboe in the finals. That's going to be it for me. all yours, Baseball.
All right. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Thank you to our wonderful commentators, Mirai and Sani, and of course VT. Thank you for tracking. It was going to be me, and I am not good at tracking this game, so I'm very grateful. But yeah, thanks runners, methinkso, TA. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, looking forward to the grand finals. We're gonna go ahead and head over to ZSR2, where they are in the middle of a Link to the Past cross keys match. So hope you enjoy that, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.